Hi guys, welcome to another video series. In this video series, we will be seeing how to solve some questions related to quadratic equations for class 11. The first question is, the roots of quadratic equation a plus b minus 2c x square minus 2a minus b minus c x plus a minus 2b plus c equal to 0 are dash. When we substitute x equal to 1 in the given equation, we get a plus b minus 2c minus 2a minus b minus c plus a minus 2b plus c, which is equal to 0. Thus, one of the roots, that is alpha or beta, equal to 1. Let's assume that beta equal to 1. We have, using the equation of roots, that is minus b by a equal to sum of roots, we get 1 plus alpha equal to 2a minus b minus c divided by a plus b minus 2c. When we simplify this, we get alpha equal to a minus 2b plus c divided by a plus b minus 2c. None of the options suit our answer, thus we get D option as the correct answer. In the second question, it is given that the AM of the roots for a quadratic equation is 8 by 5 and the AM of the reciprocals is 8 by 7. We need to find the quadratic equation. We can assume the roots to be alpha and beta. We know that alpha plus beta is minus b by a, where the equation is ax square plus bx plus c. Thus, it is given to us that alpha plus beta by 2 equal to 8 by 5. Thus, we get alpha plus beta, that is minus b by a, equal to 16 by 5. It is given that 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta whole divided by 2 is 8 by 7, or alpha plus beta by alpha beta whole divided by 2 is 8 by 7. We have 16 by 5 alpha beta divided by 2 is 8 by 7, or alpha beta equal to 7 by 5. We know that product of roots equal to c by a, thus 7 by 5 equal to c by a. Now we can substitute a equal to 5, c equal to 7 and b equal to minus 16, and we get the following equation: 5x square minus 16x plus 7 equal to 0, that is option B. In the third question, we need to apply some trigonometry. It is given that sin alpha and cos alpha are the roots for the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now we can substitute x equal to sin alpha and x equal to cos alpha, and we get the first and second equations for our sum. Adding these two, we get a times sin square alpha plus cos square alpha plus b times sin alpha plus cos alpha plus 2c equal to 0. We know the trigonometric identity sin square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1. Thus we have a plus 2c plus b times minus b by a equal to 0. We know that sin alpha plus cos alpha equal to minus b by a in the equation given in the question. Thus we get a plus 2c equal to b square by a, or a square plus 2ac equal to b square, a square minus b square plus 2ac equal to 0. This is option A. In the fourth question, one root for the quadratic equation px square plus qx plus r equal to 0 is the third root a divided by root a plus root of a minus b. We need to find the other root. When we simplify the root given in the question by trying to rationalize the denominator using a plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square, we get the first root of the equation as a minus under root a square minus ab, which is equal to a minus root a times root a minus b whole divided by b. We know that always roots of an equation, if in third, occurs as conjugate. Thus, we have the other root of the equation as a plus root a times root a minus b divided by b, which gives us option number C. In the fifth question, one root is given as tan pi by 12, that is tan 15 degrees. Tan 15 degrees has a value approximately 2 minus root 3, and since we got one root as a conjugate, just like the previous question, the other root would be the conjugate of the given third, which is 2 plus root 3. Now we can apply the equation of roots for a quadratic equation. Sum of roots is minus b by a and product of roots is c by a. we can notice that in all the options given in the question, the value for a is 1. That is, the coefficient of x square is 1. Thus, minus b is alpha plus beta, which is 4, and c is alpha beta, that is 4 minus 3 equal to 1. Thus, the equation is x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. That gives us option C as the answer. In the sixth question, the equation is given ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. It is also told that the roots are alpha and beta, which are real and distinct. A greater than 0, b less than 0, and c less than 0. Now we need to find a relation between alpha and beta. Now we can apply the equation of roots and we get alpha plus beta equal to mod b by a. We know that mod b by a is greater than 0 because mod b greater than 0 and mod a greater than 0. Thus we have alpha plus beta greater than 0. Since beta is greater than alpha, we have mod alpha less than beta and mod alpha greater than 0. Thus 0 is less than mod alpha is less than beta, which is option B. In the seventh question, it's given that the roots of the given equation a square plus b square times x square minus 2b a plus c times x plus b square plus c square equal to 0. We need to find what form of a progression a, b and c form, or we need to find that they do not form any progression. We can apply the formula discriminant equal to 0 if the roots are equal. We get minus 2b times a plus c whole square minus 4 times a square plus b square times b square plus c square equal to 0. When we simplify this, we get minus of b square minus ac whole square equal to 0, b square minus ac square equal to 0, b square minus ac equal to 0, or b square equal to ac. Now this applies for a GP where b is the geometric mean for a and c. Thus ABC form a GP. Option B. In the eighth question, it is given to us if a times b minus c x square plus b times c minus a x plus c times a minus b equal to 0 has equal root, then we need to find the relation between a, b and c. Since the roots are equal, discriminant equal to 0, d equal to b times c minus a whole square minus 4ac times b minus c times a minus b, and when we simplify this, we get the roots are making a, b and c as a GP. In the ninth question, we have p and q are elements of 1, 2, 3 and 4. We need to find the number of equations of the form px square plus qx plus 1 equal to 0 having equal roots. If the roots are equal, then the discriminant is equal to 0. Thus we have b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 as the first case, q square minus 4p greater than 0, q square greater than 4p. Thus we have 4 cases for q square greater than 4p because p and q both have 4 values each. If p equal to 1, q square is greater than 4, or q equal to 3 and 4. If p equal to 2, q square is greater than 8, again q is 3 or 4. If p equal to 3, q square is greater than 12, or q equal to only 4. And in the fourth case, when p equal to 4, q has no value. Now we have one more possibility, that is discriminant equal to 0 or q square equal to 4p. Thus q and p can be 4 and 2 or 2 and 1. So we have 2 more possibilities in addition to the initial 5 possibilities. Thus in total we have 7 possibilities. That is option C. In the 10th question, the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are imaginary, which means that the discriminant is less than 0. B square minus 4ac less than 0 or b square less than 4ac. A square x square plus abx plus ac equal to a times ax square plus bx plus c. Now this is actually given to us in the question as equal to 0. Thus this equation is also equal to 0. Hence a square x square plus abx plus ac is always positive, which is option A. I hope this video was useful and I will see you in another video. Until then, thanks for watching.